So the first exercise, what we're going to do is we're going to be utilizing a golf ball. The golf ball is good just because it's kind of more hard, has a harder core, so it's just going to kind of get into the muscle easier. So I like to start out just by using the golf ball kind of at the base of your heel, kind of where the plantar fascia attaches. So I'll rub there, whether it's sideways or up and down, just to kind of loosen that area, get that a little bit more loose. And then as we're going, you can do this for a couple minutes each foot. I like to get kind of where my arch is. That's where I kind of experience a lot of pain when I have my plantar fasciitis. But then also make sure to show the whole bottom of your foot some love. So you want to go all the way kind of from where the ball of your feet are, all the way down into your arch, on the outside as well. And like I said, get right up in there. It may be a little crunchy. Plantar fasciitis, it is going to be a little crunchy when you do this. It may be a little uncomfortable at first. So, this may be good, whether when you're using the frozen bottle, you want to do the golf ball afterwards, just because your foot may be a little bit more numb, maybe a little less painful for you. So, here's the first trick for you.
And if you want to
And the next trick is the frozen water bottle. Like I recommended before, I think, if the plantar fasciitis is pretty tender, pretty sore, you could always start out with this, just because it is cold. It's going to kind of help numb the area, decrease some of that pain, inflammation, and swelling. So what I like to do is I like to start out kind of at the base of my heel, kind of where your plantar fascia inserts, and just kind of work that out. And then what you can do is, if you want to utilize the edge of the water bottle where there's kind of like a point on each side, kind of get into that foot of the plantar fascia a little better. You want to go across the entire length of your foot, making sure to get the arch. Sometimes the arch is really tight, so you want to get in that too. You want to dedicate maybe a solid 3 to 5 minutes with each foot, just because, we're standing on our feet a lot. We're putting a lot of tension on these tendons and stuff, so we just want to make sure they're nice and loose for whatever activities you're going to do, whether it's running, playing basketball, or even just taking a nice hike or a walk with your dog. So other than that, like I said, it may be a little cold, but this should definitely help, with the pain and the inflammation, and help prevent some further injuries.
Right, so as we mentioned earlier in some of the other videos, that it's very important to keep the calves really stretched out. So in this video, we're going to have Aaron show us a couple different stretches. There's two big muscles in the calf that are the most important. We're going to be looking at how to stretch the gastroc and also how to stretch the soleus muscle. The first one we're going to do is going to be the Gastroc Stretch. So Aaron's going to take his foot and he's going to put it up against the wall. And then it's important to keep that right leg. So we're stretching out that right leg. We want to keep that nice and straight. And then he's going to lean forward and he's going to feel a nice stretch in the back of his calf there. So with this one, you want to hold it 10 to 15 seconds. Come off of it. Go back, hold for about that same length of time. You can do this 2 to 3 times depending on how much you're exercising. Particularly, I like to do this exercise following a good run or a good walk to really get into that deep stretch. Now, the next one we're going to show is going to be the Soleus Stretch, and so that one he's going to take his leg and bring it back and put a bend in the knee. So that's the significant difference between these two, is that we want to bend the knee for the Soleus Stretch and kind of lean into it. The Gastroc Stretch, we want to keep the leg straight. Now this one you may not feel quite like you do the Gastroc Stretch, the first one that we did. You may feel a little bit more in the outsides, but keep working with this one, you'll start to feel it a little bit more. So same thing with this, same duration, that 10 to 15 seconds, ease into it. And like I said, this is a great one to do after you've done a good workout, just to keep, or if you've been standing all day at work, just get the calf muscles loosened up so they're not pulling on that plantar fascia that's attached to the heel.